The unfolding bloom. The scent of jasmine and marigolds hung heavy in the air, mingling with the excited chatter of 100 relatives. For Ananya, it felt less like a celebration and more like a carefully orchestrated performance. Today was her wedding day, an arranged marriage, a tradition as old as the hills in her family. Across the lavishly decorated hall, she saw him, Rohan. He was handsome, certainly, with kind eyes that seemed a little overwhelmed, just like hers. Their conversations over the past few months had been polite, punctuated by silences, more like formal interviews than the budding whispers of a future together. Rohan, too, felt the weight of expectation. He was a man of quiet routines, dedicated to his software career, and the idea of a whirlwind marriage to a stranger was daunting. He knew Ananya was intelligent, graceful, and came from a respected family. All the right boxes were ticked. But where was the spark? The grand love story he'd read about in books. The ceremony was a blur of rituals and blessings. As they sat side by side, their hands occasionally brushing, a tentative curiosity began to stir within Ananya. Rohan was attentive, his gaze steady when their eyes met. Later, amidst the chaos of well-wishers, he gently guided her through the crowd, a small, reassuring gesture that didn't go unnoticed. Their first few months of marriage were a delicate dance of discovery. Ananya, a gifted classical dancer, found herself drawn to Rohan's quiet appreciation for her art. He would often sit and watch her practice, a serene smile on his face, offering simple words of encouragement that meant the world. Rohan, in turn, was surprised by Ananya's knack for simplifying his complex coding problems, her logical mind cutting through his tangled thoughts with surprising clarity. They learned each other's habits. Ananya discovered Rohan's penchant for strong, black coffee in the mornings and his aversion to clutter. Rohan learned that Ananya found comfort in late-night talks and a fondness for old Hindi movie songs. They found joy in the mundane, sharing the morning newspaper, bickering playfully over TV remote, or simply sitting in comfortable silence, feeling the growing warmth of companionship. The turning point came during a difficult family crisis for Ananya. Her younger brother fell gravely ill, and the stress threatened to overwhelm her. Rohan, usually reserved, became her rock. He handled hospital logistics, comforted her parents, and stayed by her side, offering a quiet strength that transcended any romantic ideal. One night, as she wept silently, he simply held her, letting her tears soak his shirt, without a single word of judgment or advice. In that moment, Ananya realized love wasn't just about fireworks, it was about unwavering support, shared burdens, and a deep, comforting presence. Years unfolded. Their small apartment filled with laughter and the aroma of Ananya's cooking experiments. Rohan, once a meticulous planner, found himself embracing spontaneity thanks to Ananya's infectious zest for life. They celebrated milestones, navigated challenges, and slowly, beautifully, their arranged marriage transformed into a profound, undeniable love story. They welcomed their daughter, Dia, a lively girl with Ananya's expressive eyes and Rohan's calm demeanor. Watching Rohan dote on Dia, his strong hands surprisingly gentle as he braided her hair, Ananya's heart swelled with a love that felt utterly boundless. He wasn't just her husband, he was her best friend, her confidant, the anchor in her universe. One evening, as they sat on their porch swing, the same jasmine scent lingering in the air, Ananya leaned her head on Rohan's shoulder. "Remember how awkward we were on our wedding day?" she chuckled softly. Rohan squeezed her hand. "We were two strangers on a path laid out for us." He paused, a gentle smile playing on his lips. But we decided to walk that path together, and somewhere along the way, it became our path. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. Ananya looked up at him, her eyes brimming with unshed tears. Me neither, Rohan. Me neither. Their journey wasn't a fairy tale of instant passion, but a testament to a love that bloomed patiently, nurtured by respect, understanding, and shared lives. It was a love that defied expectations, proving that sometimes the greatest stories aren't written by chance encounters, but carefully crafted piece by beautiful piece, by two hearts willing to learn, adapt, and ultimately choose each other every single day for forever love. Do you want to explore another story of love blooming in unexpected ways?